Have you been reading your writing aloud? Try it and find out what happens. Hello and welcome back to my writing journey. I'm Byerrum, author of The Crime of Fashion Mysteries. I'm currently working on the draft of my next book in a different series, and it is revelatory. But I am a huge proponent of reading your work aloud. That way you hear things that you think you've put in your book, things you haven't put in your book that you need, and it's really a good process for many writers, especially writers starting out or working on your first book or your second book. I think you find things that your eyes generally travel over, but it can be much bigger than that. I found a missing chapter, and I don't know whether it's because there was a data recovery issue in my manuscript and it got dropped out, or if I didn't really write it in the first place. So that is a huge issue when you think you have a chapter that's not there. Other things that can really make a difference are misplaced commas, commas that are supposed to be there that aren't, quotation marks in random places because you have cut and pasted things and they're not there. So you just really see these things because reading aloud forces you to slow down a bit. You also find missing words, such as was. It's a very important word. Finding a missing not. That can change the whole tenor of a sentence or a paragraph or even a chapter. If people think something was supposed to happen, it didn't happen because you forgot the not. When you type fast, you can type over and miss words that you know you wrote. Funny how that works. Reading it aloud helps you gauge the flow of the work. It can make you find paragraphs that are missing, and lots of things can be out of place in a manuscript, especially a first draft. So look for those things. Be aware that that can happen. I think the major issue with people not reading aloud is they don't like it. They feel awkward in a room alone or in front of people reading their book. Well, I recommend that you get over that. And I recommend that you take out your inner actor and find those characters. When you read it aloud, you're going to be able to hear the dialogue. And is it right? Can you tell the characters apart? Can you differentiate them? That is key to keeping your readers engaged and wanting to know more. So I recommend take out your inner actor. And a lesson from playwriting. When I was in playwriting, the best thing that I ever had was the opportunity to have actors read your work. Actors bring something you never anticipated. They can make it louder, funny, faster. They can find meanings that you did not intend. And maybe that's something you want to cut out, or maybe that's something you want to explore. You really do need to hear it. And I thought that the most important thing when I was writing plays, when I am in that process, is the actor. Read your characters. Do they match? Are they too wordy? Do they need to explain more? Do they need more description? These are all things that you might find in reading your work aloud that you don't learn when you are just reading it in your head because you think you know it. You know all the words are there. But trust me, there is magic when you hear your words spoken aloud. That's all I have for you now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.